guys, welcome to another video. Also, don't mind my Jason shirt. I am still in the Halloween spirit even though Halloween is done and past. Anyway, this video is I feel like it's been a long, well-awaited Corda Frost and Starlight reading vlog. I am going to my boyfriend's in a little bit, so I'm not gonna officially start reading until I'm over there, so the scene is going to change, but I feel like because of how short it is, it's like I think 220 pages, 230 pages, so it's way shorter than the other 3 books. So this is just gonna be one video. It might be a little longer than my typical videos, but nevertheless, this is going to be all done, all read in one video, and yes, there are going to be spoilers. So just keep that in mind. If you have not read this book or this series, don't watch this video. Go read the books and then come back. I think that's all I have to say for this video. So yeah, let's just get started. This is the next day. I tried filming at my boyfriend's, but the lighting was really bad and grainy, and I didn't want to do that to you guys. So I'm just gonna kind of recap what I've read and like some notes. I only made it to chapter 5 last night, but I'm enjoying it. So far, they're just basically getting ready for solstice, I think is how you pronounce it. And the one note that I really have to make, I was not expecting Cassian's chapter where we got his POV because it was in 3rd person, and I'm a little confused by that. Does Cassian think in the 3rd person, or are his chapters just 3rd person? Like, what was going on? I couldn't focus on what I was reading because I was too busy laughing at how random and weird that was. Or like, was there just like a mix-up? I really don't know. So if you guys could let me know, enlighten me in the comments on if Cassian speaks in the 3rd person or if his chapters are just different, that would be really helpful because I'm a little confused. It really threw me off. I sat for like a good 5 minutes just laughing because it was so unexpected but so funny at the same time. Like, what was going on? So yeah, I think that's like my biggest thing. But also Feyre is doing her little like shopping to get everyone gifts, but it's also her birthday and she doesn't. I'm a little like, why does she not want people to celebrate her birthday? That I think is all I have right now. I think the next chapter is Morgan's POV, and I'm really hoping it's not in the 3rd person, but if it is, I'm probably gonna laugh through the whole chapter as well. Why is Mor and Cassian in 3rd person and Rice and Feyre in 1st person? It throws me off every time I get to their chapters because it's like, it's so different. We go from 1st person POV to 3rd person and it just throws me off a little bit. But I do gotta say, Mor and Cassian are acting like siblings in this. I'm just starting chapter 13. Feyre and Rice are looking for Nesta. They found her in a crappy bar. Out of all the places she could go to, she chose one of the worst places. Their words, not mine. So I'm getting ready to read their encounter, and I don't think it's going to be good. And also, Elaine is having some real mood swings, and I feel like there's something between her and Azriel. I'm not sure what, but I think there's something going on there, just with their little interactions and how gentle he is and how he's like the only one that she'll really talk to aside from Feyre. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out of what is going on. But I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's an ACOTAR book, The first one I didn't really like, but then the rest I like, so it's always easy for me to read these and get through them and get invested. And I love the world, and like this is literally just a cute little like holiday book for them, and I'm reading this in the time that holidays are arising. I've been doing Christmas shopping and really feeling the holiday spirit, and so this is definitely putting me more in the mood for Christmas. Just because the way they're celebrating it just feels a lot like Christmas, and I was trying to explain to my boyfriend, and I was just like, this is like their Christmas, but it's not Christmas. It's something different, but it feels like Christmas because the hot cocoa and the decorations and everyone gathering around and getting gifts and eating ham, and you know, it's just it feels very Christmassy. And I feel like I picked the perfect time to read this because we are entering the Christmas festivities. By the time this is going up, it's like the beginning of December, so we are entering Christmas. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm kind of sad that it's only like, what was it, 200 and something pages? 229 pages. That makes me kind of sad. And I'm like almost, I would say I'm very close to halfway through this book. And again, it's so easy to read and I'm loving it so far. I just hope that Nesta doesn't cause a huge scene because I know Feyre and Rice are going to drag her out of the bar and into their house and make her join the festivities, and I'm a little worried for that encounter because Nesta's a little feisty and she can be a little scary. So hopefully everything goes well, but I don't see it going perfectly or smoothly. So yeah, the way Farah was asking the Weaver about the void that she created and got like this whole story of how her husband died in the war that he was never asked to fight in, he just did it for the greater good and didn't come home, and she doesn't have children with him. She only has the memories and the pain of him, and how she just creates because if she doesn't, she's just gonna fall apart and crumple into nothing. Wow. I was not expecting that, but I guess I should have, because this book is supposed to be like not only solstice but also like the aftermath of the last book. I don't know. I just wasn't expecting to actually get a heartbreaking story like that. Like, what? I feel so bad for her, and the fact that Feyre ended up buying the tapestry. Oh, I love that. I love that. I kind of hope that she gives it to Rice as like a solstice gift because she still doesn't have a gift for him. So I'm hoping that's the direction she takes, where she buys it and gives it to him, because the story behind it is so heartbreaking but also beautiful, and just like, I don't know, she could share it with Rice and it could be a reminder to just live like it's your last, because you truly never know when your day is coming. So that was heartbreaking but also really beautiful. Not only did Feyre buy the tapestry not for Rice but for herself. I did not see that coming, but you know what, I'm okay with it. But I do think Rice is going to end up leasing the house or buying the house that Feyre paints in for her. I think that is going to be his gift. And then Amren and Nesta seem to be closer than expected. Apparently Nesta visits her sometimes and assumably they talk. Clearly that hurt Feyre a little bit because it's her sister that doesn't even want to talk to her, but she'll talk to Amren. So I don't know, I feel like I do think Nesta's going to show up to Solstice against her will, And I do think that there's going to be some sort of argument to happen. I'm on chapter 16 right now though, so I think they're still prepping for it. Solstice isn't here yet, but it's coming soon. It's like 2 days away, so it's coming quick. So yeah, I called it. Nesta showed up. She showed up. Also, Lucian showed up, and then him and Farah kind of got into a fight, and then he left. So yeah, he's staying with Jurian and Vasa now in their little kingdom, I guess. Island? I don't think it's an island. It's like a kingdom, I guess. So he's kind of staying over there. He's not actually with Tamlin like he let them believe, but he's doing good. Him and Farah kind of got into an argument about how Lucian doesn't really want to live with them. I mean, I can see why. I don't blame him for not wanting to stay, but so far I'm liking this. It's so like cute and innocent and small compared to the other books. So I feel like this is like the perfect break after reading Wings and Ruin. I feel like this is like the nice little break. I'm on chapter 20. There's 28 chapters. I have 8 chapters left. I'm almost done. I have less than 100 pages. And oh my goodness. Every time I was in kind of a reading slump before I picked up this book. There were some books that I was just kind of struggling to read, and it wasn't necessarily because I didn't like them. I just was having a hard time wanting to read. But picking up this book and reading it, it's brought my spark back, and I'm like, yes, I want to read. I want to read. But again, that's something that these books do. Like, anytime I'm not really feeling like reading, or I'm kind of in a slump, if I pick up one of these books, I'm instantly cured. My reading slump is gone, and I'm reading all over again, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this book, and it's so small. I was kind of comparing it to the other books, and this is so tiny compared to the first 3 books, and the last book I have it, and it is huge. It is so much bigger than the other books. But yeah, anyway, we're almost done with this book. I hope you guys have been enjoying this reading vlog so far. Again, it's just like kind of like a novella, even though I think technically it's a little too long to be a novella, but it's just a little short, sweet book that gives you kind of a break from all the craziness. Okay, I'm not done yet. I'm not done. I have 9 pages left. I'm going to finish it today without a doubt. But oh my god, I said I wasn't going to update until the end, but so much has happened. Not only did Nesta show up, like I said, I called it, but also we got Cassian and Nesta's POV when she walked out. Like, I know the next book is them too, and I feel like this book was literally just kind of setting up Nesta and Cassian's book, which is the next book. I feel like that was like the bridge gap of the last book and the next book, because I heard that this was like basically a bridge book to bridge the 2 together. I see what people meant by that, and oh my goodness, definitely excited for Cassian and Nesta. I've been calling it from the beginning that they were going to be enemies to lovers. I was feeling it when they were first introduced, when they first met. So I've been calling it. Also, I also called it when Feyre was going to get that not land, but like that house for her paintings. I called it. Rysand didn't give it to her, but the family gave it to her, and I feel like Rysand had something to do with that. I really do. I feel like he was behind it in some way. He might not tell her, but I feel like he is. Or maybe I just wish he was, because that would be freaking cool. Anyway, I'm on chapter 26. I have 9 pages left. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that I'm so close to finishing this book. I wasn't able to get through it as quickly as I wished because the holidays have been taking a lot of time from me. I've been doing a lot of cleaning, preparing for family visits and Christmas shopping, so I haven't been able to get this done as quickly as I had liked, but oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I decided to read this when I did. You know, I got 9 pages left, so I'll finish the book. I gotta go inside, finish the book, and do my final thoughts because oh my goodness. Gosh, I officially finished. That was my reaction to the last couple pages. Oh my goodness, it was so sweet. I love how Rice ended up buying her a house, and it wasn't the house that I was thinking she would get for a studio, but she still ended up getting it, so like it's good. And then the last 2 chapters were literally just her and the fairy that she was introduced to when she was originally looking at the house are working together to help children and just fairies alike make art and express their feelings, and the classes and everything is free, which is so amazing. I love that. You guys probably don't know, but I used to be really huge in painting and photography. I still really love photography and I still try to, but with my arthritis it's kind of hard to really get the good angles, especially when you have to get low for some of them. But here and there I'll still like do a little photography moments. But like I grew up loving art, wanting to create art, wanting to just be involved in art, and there are no free art classes, and growing up poor and not being able to afford much, the only art class you get is at school, and that's not always the best because you can't always fully express yourself in an art class at school. So the fact that they made free art classes with like painting, sketching, like making things is just, I love that so much, and my little artist heart is growing. I love this. I love Feyre, I love Rice, I love this world, and oh my goodness, I am so excited to get into the next book. But I do want to say, with the holidays coming and you know, this is December, we are in the last month of this year, I do not think I'm going to start the last book until January. That is when I plan on doing, for now, my final ACOTAR reading vlog, and because that is such a big book, it is going to be broken up like the rest have been. So look forward to that in January. It'll probably be one of the first videos that I put out with the new year coming. So I would say within like the 1st to 2nd week of January, I will start the final, what is it called? I don't remember. What is it? I don't remember. Wait. Silver Flames. A Court of Silver Flames. That's what it's called. I kept wanting to call it Frost and Starlight, but that's this book. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys end up having a lovely holiday, and I will see you guys next week with potentially another, or not another reading vlog, another book review. What book that is, I do not know. As for, I just finished this and have to decide what to read next. Okay, that is it. I will see you guys next week. Bye!